Well, what do we have here? David Norris, one of Stephen Lawrence's killers, begs for family's forgiveness as he tells of role in murder. But the 49-year-old refuses to reveal who stabbed the teenager to death. One of Stephen Lawrence's killers has begged the victim's family for forgiveness in a bid to be freed from prison, but he refused to reveal who stabbed the teenager to death. David Norris, 49, admitted he punched Stephen as he spoke publicly for the first time about his involvement in the 18-year-old's racist murder at a parole board hearing. Norris, who was 16 at the time, said he didn't have violence at the forefront of my mind, but was ready for violence at the drop of a hat when a gang of up to 6 youths targeted Stephen and his friend Dwayne Brooks. He said Stephen was a completely innocent victim in the unprovoked attack, but something must have happened before he was stabbed to death as he ran for a bus home in Eltham, South East London on the 22nd of April 1993. Norris claimed he was on his way home from a date and was the last to join in because of a gang mentality, telling the panel he struck the last blow to the back of his head while Stephen was crouched on the ground. I punched him. I tried to punch him twice, but I didn't stab him, he said, claiming he acted out of loyalty and group friendship. It was 10 seconds or less. I didn't have time to think. It was an impulse reaction. Norris was jailed for life with a minimum term of 14 years and 3 months in January 2012 after he was found guilty of murder alongside Gary Dobson at the Old Bailey. The other suspects in the case, brothers Jamie and Neil Aycourt, who were later jailed for unrelated drug offences, Luke Knight and Matthew White, who died in 2021, have never been convicted. Stephen's family have said Norris, who should be kept in prison if he refuses to reveal the full details of who was involved in the murder. But Norris said, I would like to be able to tell the whole truth of exactly my part and others, but I can't because it would put me and my family at risk. Norris admitted he knew who was there on the night and could give their names, and that he saw one of the group holding a 22-centimetre long knife after the murder. But asked if he was with the Aycourt brothers, he said, I'm not going to be sitting here talking about other people. I'm here to take responsibility for me. The Aycourt brothers and Luke Knight have denied being involved in the attack on Stephen Lawrence, while Matthew Knight was named as a suspect after his death. Norris is making his first bid for freedom after his minimum term expired in December last year at a parole board hearing held in public after an application by the media was backed by Stephen's parents. The government opposes his bid for release. Norris, with greying hair and wearing a dark T-shirt and glasses, could only be seen from behind at the hearing at the Royal Court of Justice, which is being live streamed from the prison where he's been held. At the start of his evidence, the Category B prisoner read a letter he had written out of genuine remorse for the death of the victim in his case and all the pain and all the grief it has and continues to cause to his family. He said he was deeply sorry, adding, nothing I can say or do will change that, and I will go to the grave with that guilt in my heart for eternity, and rightly so. Norris said he was utterly disgusted and ashamed with myself for what he did as a 16-year-old horrible, violent racist who was fixated on becoming a gangster like his father. He said he was not an evil monster and the change in him was like night and day, as he told Stephen's family, I am so sorry and please forgive me. He also apologised to the black and minority ethnic communities for the fear he has caused. I am by no means perfect. I am certainly no longer the violent racist criminal 16-year-old boy I once was. Shut up, man. But the hearing was told Norris has used racist language, including calling a female prisoner officer the N-word in October 2022 and referred to a prison nurse as a horrible see you next Tuesday the same year. There was also evidence about his use of illicit drugs and reference to an intelligence report about him radicalising a vulnerable young prisoner in the summer of 2023. Let me tell you something now, yeah? This David Norris, whatever his name is, he's not a changed man at all. Don't let him trick you. You understand? Yeah? he's not a changed man at all. I'm just on lunch break innit, because I started late, so I finished late, so it's quieter. But yeah, he's not changed, bro. When him and those 5 other thugs, yeah, done that heinous crime back in 1993, he's been reported, as you saw in the report, yeah, that he called a female prison officer the N-word in 2022. Understand, that's 3 years ago. That is 3 years ago. So in what world has he changed? He's 49 years old now, yeah? 2022 is 3 years ago, that made him 46. So he's not changed at all. He's exactly the same scumbag he was back in 1993 with those other thugs. Like, all this is self-preservation. Stuff him. I'm telling you guys now, stuff him. He ain't changed. He's not changed at all. How can you see? Look at him. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. He's saying in the things here, oh, I'm not the same racist 16-year-old, whoever he was, bro. But 3 years ago, you were saying the N-word to a female officer. So, and you're 46 then, and between 1993 and 2022, that's at least 29 years. That's almost 30 years. So, if you're not changed in almost 30 years, why am I meant to believe that you're 2025? It's all garbage, man. Don't fall for it. This guy's a criminal. Yeah, he's a career criminal as well. He's done what? Commercial burglary. What else? His associates, the Acourt brothers, they done time not for this offence, which they should be in jail for, by the way. Listen, man. What you need to understand is they were in jail for other things, other bad things, such as like illicit drugs, all them kind of stuff, all them things there. They're not good people at all. They're not good people. Don't fall for anything they tell you. They're not good people. Yeah? Understand? He was described as a fully fledged member of the English Defence League, who was involved with other members in grooming a young person into the group. He denied the claims and said that he has no association with the far right. Norris was also questioned about being caught with a sharpened screwdriver in his cell in 2022, which he claims he used to hide an illicit mobile phone and racial issue in 2017, when he said that he threatened a prisoner connected to the Manchester terrorist attack. He denied any involvement in an attempted murder a month before Stephen was killed, for which he was acquitted, claiming, "My reputation was that I was getting accused of all sorts." Norris was also linked to another stabbing at a Wimpy restaurant in Eltham, which he denied admitting to a prison officer, and has convictions for commercial burglary, handling stolen goods, and racially abusing a police officer with Neil Acourt in 2002. He admitted previously carrying weapons such as baseball bats, lumps of iron, and koshes, but he insisted he was not armed on the night that Stephen was killed. The father of 5 confessed to his role in the murder to a Catholic priest in 2018 after seeing an advert for a documentary in which Stephen's father, Neville Lawrence, 83, spoke of forgiveness while watching the World Cup. But in a statement, Mr. Lawrence criticised the cynicism of the admission, which he said didn't come from genuine remorse. I understand Nate David has admitted to attacking Stephen, although he does not admit the racist motive and says he didn't wield the knife, he said. He only made these admissions in advance of the hearing, and he has not agreed to support the police. Mr. Lawrence said that if Norris was to be freed, I would find that justice hasn't been done. Stephen's mother, Baroness Lawrence, who is attending the hearing, branded him a danger to society who should remain in prison. She said she is a committed Christian who'd be willing to forgive her son's killers, but in order to forgive, there must be acceptance, contrition, and some humanity. Another thing as well, yeah, what you guys need to remember as well is, so obviously Doreen Lawrence says, so she says that, well, until you name the people and actually say the full involvement, there's no forgiveness. And I'm happy she said that, and I'll tell you why. Because she's obviously, they've reported her as being like a Christian, well, they say Christians, forgiveness. people play on them kind of things, man. They play on them kind of things. So I'm happy that she put the caveat. Well, I'm not just blindly forgiving you because you want something to story because he's just thinking about himself. You see, he's saying, oh, but his family, what about his family be at risk? What about flipping Stephen Lawrence's family? He's got a brother, his mum and dad. What are his family? No, it's all about you. It's all about him. It's self-preservation. The guy is not sorry, man. He's the same person. I'm telling you, and I've seen reports in the last few years because he's been in jail. Don't fall for none of that crap, man. He's exactly the same scumbag he was when he was 16 years old. Do you understand? As for that Cressida dick, yeah, that useless. Let me not say too much. Let me not. Yeah, but she really is a D. Yeah. I swear to God, that woman is a see you next Tuesday. This woman, man like Clive, yeah. If you know about Clive, if you know about the case, you know about people like man like Clive. You've seen the documentaries and what comes on. I wasn't around in 1993, yeah. But I was born 5 years later, so it was only 5 years ago before I was born when it happened. I've seen the stuff. He came, and he didn't give up when other people was gonna give up a long time ago. He dug through. They got convicted, and they got, I think, was it 2012? That's like a long time afterwards. That's what, 19 years. 19 years. One of them's died, as you saw. Yeah, Matthew White. So one of them's died. One of them's died. This is what it is. So at least that leaves 4 more people that need to be brought to justice. Because one of them died, 2 of them went to jail, which is Dave Norris himself and his associate Gary Dobson. The A-Court brothers, they're bad people as well. And the other white brother, yeah, dumb people need to be in jail, yeah. And then Cressida Dick, you know what she said? As soon as they got 2 people, she said to close the case. Why would you say to close the case? She's racist herself, man. This woman is racist herself. I'm telling you this for facts. That commissioner, she's racist herself. That's what it is. That is what it is. Yeah. I thought I'd do this. I gotta do this on like the break, so I don't know long it out. I got time to be in the front of the camera on the sofa and that kind of stuff. But I just thought I'd just say you, and it's also a nice, beautiful scenery. You know what I mean? That's what it is. But yeah, thought I'd just play that, man, because I just saw through that article, begs for forgiveness. Really, do me a favor. You're there calling people, see you next Tuesdays as well, and all this thing about, oh yeah, but terrorize the ethnic minority community, bro. If it wasn't for guns, knives, and bombs, I tell you one, he will get weighed in. He will get weighed in by bare people. We're not scared of that. Obviously, when it comes to knives and guns and any kind of explosive weapon, of course you're gonna be scared of that. But hand-to-hand combat, you'll get weighed in, bro. He'll get weighed in. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you that, bro. Like, scared of him, bro. These jokers, man. Honestly. But yeah, I was thinking, these people, you need to understand in life, yeah? This is what this life is. Most people don't really change that much. Take anything from the video I'm saying. Most people don't even change that much. They like to tell you that they have, they like to think they have, but they haven't. Obviously, 1 or 2 things that might be a bit different. But if you really dig into, think about anybody you know personally, yeah? 4 or 5 people you know personally. They go back to the same old thing they do. They just talk it, and they do exactly the same thing. People don't change that much, and he's not one. Yeah, the other they've been in trouble for other offences as well, as you saw in the article. So I'm not gonna get into all this other stuff. It was decided in 2002 as well. Yeah, you see what I mean? These people are just bad people, man. They're bad breed of people. Some people are just bad people, and they're one of them. He's a monster, and so the others. Anyway, guys, I'm signing out. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you like the content in it. But I thought I'd just give that little piece. This person has not shown, nor expressed any acceptance, any contrition, and certainly has no humanity. If he did, he would have told us what he did. Why did he do it? And taking responsibility for his murderous actions, she said in the statement. He has not, and so I cannot forgive him. Anyone who does not accept what they have done and show remorse for what it remains, in my view, a danger to the public. A decision on whether he should be kept in prison and released or moved to an open prison is expected to be made later this month. Norris said that he has been the victim of several violent attacks, including twice being nearly killed in his cell, while another inmate spat in his face last week. He said he would like to get married and settle down as a tax-paying, law-abiding citizen if he is released, claiming he has been offered jobs as a project manager and a delivery driver. The hearing continues on Wednesday. Imagine, this guy's had, what? He's become a father of 5. Yeah? So some woman out there was happy to look past his life, his past, his bad character, his scummish, his evil character, and they managed to have kids. Stephen Lawrence just wanted to become an architect, bro. That's what it is at 18 years old. He's 18 and he had aspirations of trying to become an architect. He didn't even get to do that. For what? You see an article, oh yeah, I threw the punch in because, gang mentality, and that's the reason why I've got to come in there. Bruv, tell us who it is, bruv. Like, what the hell? And look, bro, you know what I'm saying, bro? This is what I'm trying to say. Bruv, you shouldn't be let out until he tells the people who it is. What we'll do, give you a new name. We'll hide you. And obviously, as much as, and you know what it is, because I've got integrity in it, as much as you're a scumbag in many people's eyes, obviously, your kids, well, I don't know them, but let me assume that they're innocent, or if you have little kids or whatever. And the thing is, you're not even in your kid's life because you're in jail. You see what I mean? This is the best place for these people like this. It's the best place for people like this. Do you understand? It's the best place. It's the best place for people like this. They're just bad people. They can't help themselves. They do bad things. Yeah? Stephen Lawrence didn't get to go to university to become an architect. He didn't get to have his own kids if he wanted to have them. You took the choice away with him. You and them 5 other people took the choice away from him. I'm telling you, everything is all self-preservation. Because a lot of people are selfish. And he care about themselves. He's not sorry, man. He just wants to get out. This is the thing, I saw a report saying apparently he bragged about doing the thing to Stephen Lawrence in the prison anyway. I saw a report. So this is what I'm trying to say. So how has he changed? It's all cap, man. All cap. He just wants to get out and do what and go about his life. I saw a thing where obviously it's nothing to do with him, but I think I saw the Acourt brothers, or one of them, that they were getting filmed, and then someone was asking them why they did what they did or something, and then he told them to F off. But you just told that he looks like a criminal. Not that, okay, what does a criminal look like? I know what I'm saying, so before someone gets in the comments, I know exactly what I'm saying. But he just looks like they look like a so-and-so. Do you know what I mean? Nah, man, they're bad news. Yeah? Stay your ass in jail, and big up Doreen Lawrence and Neville Lawrence, yeah? For, yeah, man. Until they say something, you're not forgive nothing, man. Because they're not changed.